Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the lives of your favorite K-drama stars. Today, we're talking about one of the most versatile, charismatic, and badass actors in South Korea right now, Woo Do-Hwan. If you've binge-watched Bloodhounds on Netflix and felt your heart race during those brutal boxing matches, or if you fell for his brooding charm in The King, Eternal Monarch, or laughed and cried through Mr. Plankton, then you already know this guy delivers. Every single time. Born in 1992, Woo Do-Hwan has gone from tiny background roles in 2011 to headlining massive Netflix hits and Disney Plus originals by 2026. He's 33 years old, fresh off military service, and absolutely unstoppable. In this big video, we're covering everything. His quiet childhood in Anyang, the grueling early years of bit parts and rejection, his explosive 2017 breakout, the fantasy and historical epics that made him a household name, the global phenomenon of Bloodhounds, his latest emotional roller coaster in Mr. Plankton, and all the exciting 2025 and 2026 projects that have fans losing their minds. We'll talk about his acting technique, physical transformations, awards, and even what he's said about love and life off-screen. If you're a Woo Do-Hwan fan, a K-drama lover, or just discovering him, hit that like button right now, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we drop deep dive biographies every week. Let's get into the full story of Woo Do-Hwan. Woo Do-Hwan was born on July 12, 1992, in Anyang, Gyeonggi Province, a bustling city just outside Seoul known for its mix of industrial grit and suburban calm. Growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, South Korea was changing fast, and young Do-Hwan was already drawn to performance. Not much is publicly known about his family life because he's famously private, but it's clear that by his late teens, he was laser-focused on acting. He enrolled at Dankook University in the Department of Performing Arts. University life for aspiring actors in Korea is no joke. Intense training in voice, movement, improvisation, and classical theater. Do-Hwan has mentioned in interviews how those years sharpened his discipline. He wasn't an overnight star. He was putting in the work, learning how to command a stage before he ever faced a camera. Friends from that time describe him as quiet but determined, someone who observed everything. That observational skill would later become one of his greatest. Acting strengths, the ability to convey volumes with just a glance or a subtle shift in posture. By the time he graduated, he had the technical foundation that many idols-turned-actors lack. Little did he know, those university years were the perfect preparation for the roller coaster that was about to begin. Woo Do-Hwan's professional debut came in 2011 with a guest role in the MBN sitcom Come, Absolutely Come. It was tiny, blink and you'll miss it stuff, but it got him on set. In 2012, he popped up in Shut Up, Flower Boy Band as a high school student in a few episodes. Then came more bit parts. A subordinate in the 2016 war film Operation Chromite starring Lee Jung-jae and Liam Neeson, an unnamed man with baseball cap in the crime thriller Master, and a small supporting turn in the web series Drama World. In 2016, he finally landed his first credited television role in Sweet Stranger and Me as Kim Won-shik, a subordinate character. It wasn't flashy, but directors started noticing his physical presence and quiet intensity. These years were tough. The Korean entertainment industry is brutally competitive. Do-Hwan has spoken about the constant auditions, the rejections, and the pressure of trying to stand out when everyone else is taller, more famous, or has richer parents. He took modeling gigs and even considered other paths, but acting was his calling. What kept him going was that university training and an iron will. He bulked up, studied fight choreography on his own, and watched classics from both Hollywood and Korean cinema. By 2016, at age 24, he was ready for something bigger. Little did the industry know, 2017 was about to change everything. 17 was the year Woo Do-Hwan exploded. First came OCN's Save Me. He played Seok Dong-chul, a tough, street-smart guy with a heart of gold caught in a terrifying cult storyline. The drama was dark, intense, and critically acclaimed. Do-Hwan's performance, raw physicality mixed with vulnerable moments, made audiences sit up. He wasn't just handsome, he was real. Fans still talk about the way he carried tension in his shoulders and delivered quiet threats that felt scarier than any shout. A few months later, KBS2's Mad Dog dropped. Do-Hwan starred as Kim Min-jun, a genius former scammer turned insurance fraud investigator. The show was fast-paced, funny, and action-packed. His chemistry with co-stars Ryu Hwa-young and Kim Sung-kyun was electric. Do-Hwan showed range. He's slick. Con artist charm 1 minute, heartbreaking loyalty the next. At the 2017 KBS Drama Awards, he won Best New Actor for Mad Dog and was nominated for a Netizen Award and Best Couple. That same year, he earned Baeksang and APAN nominations. Suddenly, casting directors were calling. The new face label was gone. Woo Do-Hwan had arrived as a leading man who could do action, comedy, and emotional depth in the same project. Global. Fans on Reddit and Twitter started calling him the next big thing. 2018's MBC drama Tempted, also known as The Great Seductress, saw him as Kwon Si-hyun in a modern retelling of Dangerous Liaisons. Romantic, stylish, and full of betrayal, Do-Hwan brought smoldering intensity and vulnerability to a rich playboy role. He won the Excellence Award, Actor at the 2018 MBC Drama Awards, 2019's JTBC historical epic My Country, The New Age was a game changer. Set during the Joseon era's power struggles, Do-Hwan played Nam Seon-ho, a complex anti-hero torn between loyalty and ambition. The sword fights, political intrigue, and emotional monologues showcased his growth. Many critics called it his most mature performance to date. Then came the fantasy blockbuster The King, Eternal Monarch in 2020, opposite Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. Do-Hwan played dual roles, Jo Yoon-seub, the modern world detective, and Jo Young, the parallel universe warrior. Switching between a warm, slightly awkward cop and a cold, lethal bodyguard required insane range. The show was a global Netflix hit, and Do-Hwan's chemistry and action sequences stole scenes. He earned SBS Excellence Award nominations and Asia Artist Awards popularity nods. During this period, he also dipped into film. The Divine Fury in 2019 as the exorcist Ji Shin, full-on supernatural action with impressive fight choreography, and The Divine Move. 2. The Wrathful as a mysterious loner. Just as his star was soaring, real life called. On July 6, 2020, Woo Do-Hwan enlisted for mandatory military service. He trained as a company commander intern and was discharged honorably on January 5, 2022. Like many actors, he worried the 2-year hiatus would stall momentum. But fans waited. Social media stayed active with old clips and comeback chants. When he returned, the industry was even hungrier for his brand of grounded intensity. 2023 was explosive. First, a fun cameo in Pung, the Joseon Psychiatrist season. 2. Then MBC's Joseon Attorney, A Morality. Do-Hwan as Kang Han-soo, a sharp-witted lawyer in the Joseon era fighting corruption. The role mixed courtroom drama, action, and romance. He won Best Actor at the 2023 Asia Top Awards and received strong reviews. But nothing prepared the world for Netflix's Bloodhounds in 2023. Do-Hwan starred as Kim Jaeon-woo alongside Lee Sang-yi. 2 young debt collectors turned underground boxers battling loan sharks in a gritty, high-stakes thriller. The fight scenes were brutal and realistic. Do-Hwan trained hard, showing a ripped physique and raw emotion. The series became a global, top 10 hit. Fans praised the bromance, the tension, and Do-Hwan's ability to make you root for a character who could knock someone out one minute and cry over his grandmother the next. He won Best Performance Award at the 2024 Asia Top Awards. 2024 brought Netflix's Mr. Plankton, a quirky, heartfelt dramedy where he played Hey Joe, a man with a rare condition on a chaotic road trip with his ex played by Lee Yumi. The role required comedy timing, vulnerability, and physical comedy. Ratings hit 8.6 on My Drama List, and international audiences loved the unconventional story. Woo Do-Hwan proved once again he refuses to be typecast. Off-screen, Woo Do-Hwan keeps things extremely private. No confirmed dating scandals, no social media oversharing. His Instagram is mostly professional. Brand shoots, fan meet photos, and the occasional workout or travel shot. In interviews, he's described himself as straightforward in love. He said he's not good at playing hard to get. If he likes someone, he just tells them. His ideal type is someone honest, easy to talk to, who makes him laugh and whom he genuinely misses when apart. He said he hopes to be a good husband and father one day. No public relationships have ever been confirmed, and rumors get shut down fast by fans. Personality-wise, co-stars call him professional, humble, and generous on set. He's known for treating staff well and staying grounded despite fame. Post-military, he seems even more focused and grateful. Fans love his gentleman vibe, opening doors, respecting elders, and that quiet confidence that doesn't need to shout. As of April 2026, Woo Do-Hwan is busier than ever. He stars in Made in Korea on Disney Plus as Baek Ki-hyun, the younger brother to Hyun Bin's character, in a 1970s set drama about ambition and dictatorship-era Korea. Early buzz is massive. Bloodhounds Season 2 is coming on Netflix in April 2026, with him back as Kim Gi-yeon-woo alongside Lee Sang-yi. Expect more boxing, bigger stakes, and that signature bromance. He also has the movie Night Fever in 2026 as the lead role of Tae Gang, in a stylish crime thriller. There are also rumors of possible guest spots in other projects. At 33, Woo Do-Hwan is entering his prime, mature enough for complex roles, young enough for action-heavy projects. The future looks like global leading man status. Throughout his career, Woo Do-Hwan has collected several awards including KBS Best New Actor for Mad Dog in 2017, NBC Excellence Award for Tempted in 2018, Asia Top Awards Best Actor for Joseon Attorney in 2023, and Best Performance for Bloodhounds in 2024, plus multiple Baeksang, APAN, and SBS nominations. More than trophies, his legacy is versatility. He can do cult thriller, historical sajuk, fantasy romance, gritty action, and quirky dramedy, all with total conviction. In an industry that sometimes boxes actors into pretty face or action guy, Woo Do-Hwan keeps surprising us. From bit parts in 2011 to Netflix Global Superstar in 2026, Woo Do-Hwan's journey proves that talent, hard work, and patience pay off. Whether he's throwing punches in Bloodhounds, delivering justice in Joseon Attorney, or breaking hearts in Mr. Plankton, he brings authenticity that makes every character feel alive. Thank you for watching this deep dive. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, comment your favorite Woo Do-Hwan role below. Mine is Ji-won-woo in Bloodhounds. What's yours? And subscribe for more K-drama biographies. Drop suggestions for the next actor in the comments. Links for his dramas are in the description. Stay awesome, stay obsessed with great storytelling, and I'll see you in the next video. fighting.